If we could travel a distance many times deeper than the height of Mount Everest, what would we find? How is it that humans can travel 550 million kilometers to Mars? Yet we can't even reach the Earth's core, which is just over 12,000 kilometers away. The deepest hole ever dug by mankind is only about 12.26 kilometers. That's not even 2% of the way to the center of our own planet. So the big question is, what exactly is down there that stops even the most powerful drilling technology in the world? In today's video, we're going on an incredible journey into the unknown depths of the Earth, where some terrifying secrets are hidden. Let's go, layer by layer, and see what we can find. Right now, we're standing on the ground, the very surface where about 80% of the world's land animals live. Let's start our descent. Just 1 to 2 feet down, we enter a world of rats, moles, and insects. Dig a little further, to about 6 feet, and that's the traditional depth for human graves. Go down to 13 feet, and you might just stumble upon history. This is the depth where the 3,000-year-old tomb of King Tutankhamun was discovered. A standard metal detector can find things up to 20 feet deep. At 23 feet, we find the secret tunnels of the Vietnam War, an extraordinary and strategic network that played a huge role in history. As we continue our descent, we reach a depth of 65 feet where we find the terrifying catacombs of Paris. This is the resting place for the skeletons of about 6 million people. During a pandemic, when cemeteries ran out of space, this massive underground maze became their final destination. Now we're at 180 feet below the surface, where you'll find China's incredible underground urban farm. They're growing crops deep underground using artificial light. At 328 feet, we hit the depth designated as a safe zone for storing nuclear waste. A little deeper, at 346 feet, is the world's deepest metro station, located in Kiev, Ukraine. Can you imagine your daily commute starting that far underground? Let's push on to 400 feet. Here we'd find the roots of the mighty echo fig tree of Africa, the deepest tree roots ever recorded. These roots can penetrate incredible depths in search of water. We're now at 720 feet, the same depth as the deepest point of the Congo River in Africa. And at 950 feet, we encounter Japan's Seacon Tunnel, an extraordinary example of undersea engineering that connects to major islands. We've now passed the 1,000-foot mark. Down here, you might find nuclear missile silos, hidden deep within the Earth's crust. As we go even further, we reach 1,403 feet below sea level, the lowest point of dry land on Earth. The shores of the Dead Sea. Let's keep going. At 2,300 feet, we reach the depth of the San Jose mine in Chile. This is where 33 miners were famously trapped for 69 days back in 2010 before their miraculous rescue. Now, imagine descending to 7,215 feet. This is the bottom of the Krubera Cave, the deepest natural cave in the world, often called the Everest of caves. We're really getting deep now. At 10,500 feet, we arrive at the level of India's Kola goldfields, and at a mind-boggling 12,000 feet, scientists discovered a mysterious creature nicknamed the devil worm. This tiny animal proves that life can survive at depths we once thought were completely sterile. Our journey takes us to 13,123 feet, the bottom of the Mponeng gold mine in South Africa, the deepest mine in the world. Down here, the rock temperature reaches a scorching 66 degrees Celsius. Working here is a constant battle against the crushing heat and pressure. But what about the deepest parts of our oceans? At nearly 36,000 feet, we reach Challenger Deep in the Mariana Trench. This is the deepest known point in the ocean. If you were to flip Mount Everest upside down and place it here, its peak would still be covered by more than 2 kilometers of water. So we've explored natural caves and man-made mines, but what about the deepest man-made hole ever created? That honor belongs to the Kola Superdeep borehole in Russia. It reaches a staggering depth of 40,230 feet. That's over 12 kilometers straight down. Think about that. Even this record-breaking hole, the deepest we've ever dug, barely scratched the surface of our planet. So what's really inside the Earth that makes it so impossible to explore? The Earth is made of 3 main layers: the crust, the mantle, and the core. The crust we live on, is surprisingly thin, only about 5 to 70 kilometers thick.
How big?
Below that is the mantle, which extends for about 2,900 kilometers.
How late the temperature?
And the mantle ranges from 1,000 to over 3,700 degrees Celsius. Then we reach the core. The outer core is a swirling layer of molten iron and nickel, and at the very center is the inner core. Here, the temperature is estimated to be between 5,000 and 6,000 degrees Celsius, as hot as the surface of the sun. The pressure is so immense, millions of times greater than at the surface. Even at these incredible temperatures, the metal is squeezed into a solid ball. And it's from these deep, intensely hot layers that many of the metals we rely on every day are formed: iron, copper, nickel, gold, and silver. The most valuable resources on our planet come from its most extreme environments. Here's a fun thought experiment. If you could somehow start drilling from here in India and go straight through the center of the Earth, you would pop out on the other side in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, not far from the coast of Chile. That's a journey of about 12,742 kilometers from one hemisphere to another, right through the fiery heart of our world. There are countless mysteries still hidden deep within the Earth, secrets we have yet to even touch. But science never stands still. With every new technology and every new discovery, we get one step closer to understanding the incredible world beneath our feet. Friends, if you enjoyed this journey to the center of the Earth and want to see more videos like this, do want to forget to subscribe to Strange 10 and press that bell icon so you never miss an update. Your support is our greatest strength.
Thanks for watching.
Stay happy and stay curious.